Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Nottingham Forest Career Mode. This is now the season finale. This is going to be the first part of two, with the second coming out tomorrow on New Year's Day. And we've got 5 league games left and an FA Cup final. And in this one we've got 3 league matches looking to secure the league title before we do go into that FA Cup match against Southampton. And we start this one really well against Huddersfield, taking the lead in the 11th minute through Britt Assombalonga, who has been improving as the season's gone on, which has been fantastic because we've not been really scoring with strikers. And we nearly make it 2-0 as well in the 24th minute, but a good save from the goalkeeper there from the corner. But we do make it 2-0 with the ever-present Henry Lansbury with about his 22nd goal of the season. Nice little through ball there from Assombalonga as well, getting the assist. And we went 2-0 up. And Huddersfield are a struggling team, so I'll take 2-0 because, to be honest, we don't score that many ourselves. So I was happy with that for the start of this episode. And I made a couple of changes as well, as we were pretty comfortable bringing on Mendes and Osborne, as we were tiring as well. I think we've noticed that as the episodes have gone on. And we do make it 3-0 early into the second half. Osborne there taken out for a penalty. And obviously it's going to be Lansbury taking this one as he is on the pitch this time, unlike last time. And he takes it pretty confidently into the right hand side of the goal, and we go 3-0 up. And he's got a brace in this game now, looking to get towards 25 league goals this season, which will be absolutely fantastic. But after we went 3-0 up, Huddersfield looked like they might score, and there was a good chance there, just went past the post. And this was an absolutely incredible bit of play from Huddersfield. It just wouldn't go in for them. Good save from Bentley, then Naki Walls hits the post. He has a header, it hits the crossbar, and then Bentley gets it punched away, and then it's off the line. I'm not sure who that was from. I think it might have been Lenglet, and then it finds its way back to a Huddersfield player, and another fantastic save there from Bentley. Incredible really how they didn't score, and really we should have gone to the other end and scored ourselves, but the ball into Ward wasn't that great, and they got away with the ball. And then I decided to bring on Stendera for Lansbury as well, as he was also tiring. But we did give away a goal in the 87th minute as Lehigh gave the ball to Wells, who was a thorn in the side of our defenders. And he whipped in a really dangerous cross, and it was headed in pretty easily, to be honest. But we then made it 4-1 as Stendera got on the end of a little through ball there from Ryan Mendes, and we made it 4-1. Stendera has been making an impact when he's been coming on, but it's been a bit 50-50 if he's going to actually affect the game or if he isn't, so that's why I've not really looked to starting him as much. But we did thrash Huddersfield in that first game of the episode by 4 goals to 1. And just before we go into this game against QPR, you can see we are 4 points ahead of them now. It would have been a really dangerous prospect if we had a lost or drawn that game, because if we'd have lost this one, we would have gone second, and this is a big game at Loftus Road. But to be honest, this game started really slowly and not much happened until about half an hour in, when Bentley was forced into a good save. Now Assombalonga, who had been playing well in recent games, jinked his way into the box. You thought he might score, but it was pretty much straight at Robert Green. But QPR knocked it out really nicely here, and Phillips on the right hand side again forcing a good save out of the goalkeeper, and they were getting closer with their chances. And a header there just glanced past the post, and we were really hanging on at this point, really sitting a bit deeper as they came forward, and first smacking the crossbar there. Really lucky not to be losing, and that is how it finished at half time, 0-0. We were hanging on, but to be honest I was pleased with that, because we can look into this second half, get a bit more attacking and hopefully contain them a bit better. And I brought on Jamie Ward from Ryan Mendes just to add a bit more impetus into those 3 attacking players behind the striker, and we were looking to just nick a goal, to be honest, and we nearly did that. And there was a good ball, that was a pretty good ball across the face of the goal, but nothing came of it. But QPR were also still getting their chances, and what a save that was from Daniel Bentley, forcing it away for a corner. And as usual, I brought on Mark Stendera for Henry Lansbury as well, just to get a bit more impetus again into that midfield. But we were hanging on still, and this was a great chance just going past the post. I thought it was going to be 0-0, and we nearly gave away a goal to us there as well, but I thought it was going to finish 0-0 because we weren't looking like to score, but we just opened up there in the defence, and Assombalonga again scoring. I can't believe that we're actually getting strikers that are scoring at the end of the season with Assombalonga starting these games, but it's absolutely fantastic. I think he's got about 10 goals now, and basically finished straight away 1-0. I couldn't believe it, but an absolutely vital result to hopefully go up as champions. I mean, they had more shots, but we had more on target. It was a pretty even game in that respect, and from that we went straight into some training with the regular players, and it's a good bit of growth that time. a couple of A's or maybe an A, I think. And Assombalonga also came in straight after that match, wanting an increase in his wages. So I offered it to him straight away. I didn't want to give him 30 grand straight up. So I went with £25,000, but as a crucial first team player. But he didn't want that at all. So I'm going to have to reconsider that before the end of the season and offer him a new deal before this game against Birmingham City. And apart from this early chance with a ball in from Tesha and Lansbury's header, not much happened yet again in this first half. It wasn't until the 38th minute that anything else actually happened, and even then it was only a half chance for Mancian, who I wasn't really expecting to bury that. But we did get a goal just before half time as Mendes nicked it off the defender and squared it for Henry Lansbury, who got yet another goal. And another win would be really helpful now, to be honest, before the FA Cup final. And we really did try and press them for a second before half time, and a good save there from Kushak. I think it might have been from Assombalonga, but they did manage to get it away. But 1-0 at half time, again, I can be happy with that. And Birmingham City are actually a really good team this season. I think they're in the playoffs, so a win would be really helpful. And also, I brought on more players. I think it was Osborne again this time, because we really are struggling with stamina issues at the end of the season. It is probably because of the FA Cup, but they do score right at the start of this second half. I really couldn't do much about that, to be honest. Another good ball in for Donaldson, who hits the crossbar, and I thought it might have gone over straight away, but it didn't, and he knocked in the rebound, and we looked to get a goal straight after that, and a great save yet again from their goalkeeper. We really should have buried that and gone 2-1 up, and really nearly did from the corner as well. Another good save from Kushak, but we really should have buried that. It was such a simple chance for Mendes, but he's only got one goal this season. Another good save from Bentley there as well. But the worst happened, and Shinnie smashed it in from 20 yards out. We went 2-1 down. I think it's the first time this season that we're losing from a winning position, which is really disappointing. And we should have scored through Eric Lehigh in the 92nd or 3rd minute, but he hit it past the post. It's really the last player I wanted taking a shot from there. I mean, I don't think he's got any goals this season, although he has got a couple of assists, and we did lose that match, unfortunately. I couldn't believe it. They only had 4 shots and we had 10. It didn't feel like I dominated it, but I didn't feel like we should have lost it, to be honest. And from there, we had some more training before the end of this episode, and Gray there and Stendera both coming close to going up in their ratings. And 2 games left in this season, 5 points clear of 3rd and 4 points clear of 2nd. Really, we should be winning the league title now, and hopefully also getting some silverware in the FA Cup against Southampton, which is right at the start of the next episode. And that is the end of this one, with Southampton coming up right at the start of that one. If you like this one, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new and you liked it, don't forget to also subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one, which will be coming out tomorrow, which is the season finale. It's the Southampton game and the 2 remaining league games, and I'll see you then.